Inshallah and Ashe. Welcome, beloveds, to the Cancer Season Sacred Spirit Circle. Returning home to yourself. As the sun enters Cancer, we arrive at one of the most tender thresholds of the year. Cancer is the keeper of memory, memoirs, the guardian of belonging, the sacred waters of emotional truth. This season asks us to slow down enough to feel, not to fix, not to force, not to perform, but to remember. And this year, the heavens offer profound support. The moon, ruler of Cancer, rests in Virgo, reminding us that healing is often found in the smallest acts of devotion. A breath, a ritual, a moment of presence. Meanwhile, Jupiter, exalted in Cancer and nearing its final days in this sign, offers one last blessing of emotional expansion, nourishment, and grace. And newly arrived in Taurus, Chiron begins a new healing journey. One rooted not in identity, but in worthiness, in safety, in the body's ability to receive. This sacred spirit circle is an activation of the sacral energetic center, the chakra, the center of feeling, creativity, emotional wisdom, receptivity, belonging, and so much more. Tonight, today, this afternoon, we ask, what if I stopped searching for home and became it? I've coined this sacred spirit circle meditation the waters of remembrance. First, we want to enter these sacred waters, so, of course, getting into your own circadian rhythm, taking a deep breath in, closing your eyes, pause, and exhale, release. Again, take a deep breath in, hold. I like to hold for a count of 3 or 4, pause, and exhale, release. And go ahead and imagine yourself standing beside a still lake beneath a moonlit sky. The water is calm, safe, ancient. You kneel and touch the surface. The water recognizes you. Whisper, I am safe to feel. Now bring awareness to your lower belly. This is a sacral energetic center activation. A soft silver blue light begins to glow. This is the center of feeling, the center of flow, the center of emotional wisdom. With every breath, the light expands. Say, invoke, inside, outside voice, or write it down, or all of the above, even visualize. I honor my emotional truth. And as the moon is in Virgo, the healer's moon, imagine gentle hands placing a blanket around your shoulders. The moon in Virgo reminds you healing does not need to be dramatic. It can be simple, tender, consistent. Ask, what part of me needs care today? Allow the answer to rise like a bubbling spring from your sacral. Now, as we enter the core, Jupiter's final blessing, see a golden light rising from the horizon. This is Jupiter, the great benefic, the keeper of expansion. The blessing enters your heart, then your sacral center, then your entire field. Say, I am worthy of receiving. Again, I am worthy of receiving. Next, place your hands over your heart as Chiron has entered Taurus. Imagine roots extending into the earth. The earth, Gaia, whispers, you do not have to earn your belonging. Let that settle. Feel your body receive it. And as we begin our journey home, returning, the lake becomes still once more. You look into the water. Instead of reflection, you see your soul. Whole, ancient, loved. Whisper, I am home within myself. Sit with that, then slowly return. And the Cancer season ritual, the bowl of belonging. You will need a bowl of water, a white candle, a flower petal, shell, or stone. You can pause here as you gather those items. Go ahead and light the candle, and as you light the candle, say, I welcome the wisdom of the waters. Place your object into the bowl. Then answer, what would change if I truly felt supported? Write your answer. Fold the paper. Place it beneath the bowl. Say out loud, I trust what is growing within me. Leave overnight. Allow the waters to hold the intention. And as we close this Cancer season Sacred Spirit Circle, remember, you do not need to chase belonging. You do not need to prove your worth. You do not need to become someone else to be loved. Cancer teaches us that home is not a destination, It is a relationship with yourself. If you feel called to journey deeper through the seasons, rituals, astrology, and sacred spirit circles, I invite you to join the online coven. Together, we move through the rhythms of the cosmos, one season, one ritual, one remembrance at a time. Until then, may the waters nourish you, may your heart soften, and may you remember that you have always belonged. Ashe, blessings.